All right, over shields. Discounted banana seems good, especially early. Onion's good early too. This is probably just these two go, right? Drop this, get this out of the way, build banana plus this, call it around. Okay. Is this game a must buy? No. I don't know what the longevity of this game is going to be like. It's very fun right now, but these things, when they get solved, get dull, right? So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a must buy or not. It's certainly a lot of fun right now, and it's a free demo right now. Yeah. Look at this. We don't stam out. Opponent does stam out. We have infinite healing off the bananas. Alright. I'm becoming an econ addict, so I see pig, I buy pig. Do we want anything else? Nope. Okay, we could get a pan. What can we do with heavy stam? Pan and something else? Do we ever try this again? So what is the actual return on 100% banana? It's 1 stam every 2.5 seconds, right? Is that right? Maybe more with the modifiers, but it's roughly that, right? So normally this is 1 stam. Banana is 1 stam every 5 seconds. And if we have that, it's 1 stam every 2.5 seconds. And what is that actually for stam per second? It's not a lot, right? It's 0.4 stamina per second, which is less than half the cost of Excalibur. So it's so much stamina reduction. I guess we're doing damage, but that doesn't seem very good. I mean, I love the idea of having extra stam, but I don't think it's through the Excalibur modification. I'm not sure why you would do Excalibur. There aren't fruit that are so fucking exciting that you care about, except for maybe pineapple. I feel like this is a thorns build if you're using this, right? You're trying to modify the speed at which you generate thorns through pineapple. Yeah, and you're right. We can surround the banana that's modified with more stuff to give it more buffs, so it starts to get more and more of a pain in the ass to do it. But those are only 10% buffs, right? So isn't the other pan better? The other pan is different. The other pan is... It's a modifier of, it's a poison build, right? It makes all your food apply poison when it triggers. I like the pans because they carry super hard early. They just fall off really hard too, unless you finish the poison build up. Carrot Excalibur is interesting. How often does carrot fire? Once every 4 seconds, right? And it's a 50% chance. So you could pig a modified carrot and it would fire every 2 seconds, giving you... But the fights are like 20 seconds long. It's not even that much in power. New pan, scythe, and corrupted crystals, new Exodia. I believe it. I believe it. I mean, pan here is actually pretty good. And if I don't want to build into any of the sword stuff, we could just grab pan here. It fits with what we already have. It's probably this for a couple rounds. All right, how do I do this? We want all the fruit touching. We also want the fruit modifying this. Not like that then. That for now, unless we buy more. I want pig in here though. Do we buy another garlic? Garlics are pretty good early. Kind of need space. We do this. This is a demo, right? Yes. Could wait. Just keep this like here. Throw the pig in. Call it around. Could sell this for 2, grab that, re-roll, hope for something better for like space, but I think we're just gonna send it back like this. Maybe I pick this up still. Alright. We maybe lose this round, maybe not. We'll see. Opponent. Same build as us, but one regen up front versus the crit. I have a lot of unfeasible pie in the sky ideas about games. Are you talking to me? Okay. Alright, we grab this. More fruit. Kind of good for our current one. Opponent had worse onion placement. Opponent beat us though. So whatever. The regen was better than the one crit. Who knew? Alright. Another pig. Another banana. A customer card. I need space. We have 5 right now. Pig, onion, blueberry is 5. I hate that we can't get the pan modified with the blueberry. Do I want early stand pot for some reason? Kind of over stand pots. Since they don't actually provide stamina, I'm kind of over them. It's garlic, not onion. Looks like a wild onion to me. Can the banana be turned? I don't know what can be turned here. I don't think any of that does anything. Do we wish carrot? I don't know if I want Excalibur. I don't really like Excalibur that much. So I was just saying, it doesn't seem to do anything. Kind of tempted to sell card, buy fanny pack, carrot. I have no idea if carrot's going to be good. We do feel like we're building towards Excalibur right now, even though I don't really want Excalibur. Okay. I mean, this is certainly a pan carry for now.
Okay.
I mean, this also sets us up nicely for any of the nature subclass items, right? How did this combines? We could make the poison build, like poison food, right? That seems better than Excalibur to me. I feel like Excalibur does literally nothing. So that would be the upgrade piece to do it. Could do it now. Make poison pan. Poison pan loses damage up front, right? Because we lose all the... It doesn't get modification from the stuff around it. Also, we could probably optimize for more damage here. We're missing one adjacency. We'd have to find space though, because we can't currently get adjacent to that. So let's take this. I mean, maybe I could buy second pan, make poison pan plus hammer pan. So we have space to convert this round. I guess we're gonna try it. I haven't done it yet, so let's try it. We should optimize for damage here. There's probably a lot of optimization that can be done here if I had to guess. Alright, how many spots? 2 spots still. So we could get, hypothetically, we can get the other one and this round. So what does that actually look like? 1 modifier, 2 modifier, 3 modifier, 4 modifier. Don't want the bananas adjacent, obviously, so that could go like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Pig. Pig. Seems good. Great. Yeah, that's the problem with Pan, right? Is, as Billy just pointed out, Pan is high stam, and the Excalibur upgrade is also high stam. So if this downgrades its stam cost, maybe it lets us do a second weapon while poisoning, like the Scythe for max poison build. Why not slot the gem into the pan? Because I want them to combine. If the gem could have been slotted into the pan, it will still combine, then I should have done that. I just assumed they had to be independent to do that. Oh, they combine and slot? Then I should have done that. It's our first look at this thing. Alright. So what does this thing do? Food activates poison. Opponents below 35% health. The item triggers faster. It's a new item. Alright, I kind of need space. What else do we got this round? Discount banana and flute. Flute actually good for this character, right? So we maybe keep this. Alright, how would this look? So this no longer cares about food adjacencies. Yes, it does. It cares about food adjacencies for poisoning. Does it also do damage? It actually has pretty high damage up front. Anyway, 5 to 7 to start. Clearly a walk down a pan. True. Okay. Alright, so we can get 4 fast activating fruit around it. Carrots are 4, bananas are 5, blueberries are 3.5, garlic are 4. So really it should be garlic, garlic, blueberry, carrot. Okay. Can any be modified multiple times? Almost certainly. Alright, what do we want to activate? We wanted this to be garlic though, didn't we? So that should be carrot there, garlic here. Don't get our adjacencies doing that. 10% of 4 is basically the difference between that and a blueberry. Is 10% of 5? It's pretty close. I like the double modification, the double adjacency there. Maybe the carrot wants to be the one modified all the time. Carrot at the end is fucking terrible though, right? What if this was like that? I have no idea what item wants to be modified. It's probably not these items. Alright, if we took flute here, is there a position that flute would be good? Barely? Do we want more fruit? What do don't we try to set up to add to this? We'd like to modify some item. We don't know what item it is yet. Modifications at the end of the fight are almost certainly weapon modifications. Otherwise, what else do we fucking care about? If they're at 30% or lower health, we just want to kill them faster. I mean, we can certainly move these over and stick a flute on the end here, but what's the point? I mean, that's a six slot flute from there. That's actually okay, huh? Fine. Do we want to lock modified banana? Or carrot? I doubt it. I don't think these are, I think these are very replaceable. I guess the reason to have more of these would be our subclass in a minute. The subclass really likes 1 and 2 wides. It doesn't really like 3 wides. They're very difficult to use. I don't think we're going to lock a carrot unless we believe in the mass empowering. What weapon would we pull if we wanted mass empowers? Just, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Like a fast attacking damage, a fast attacking weapon, but what is that? We don't have the stam for a fast attacking weapon, right? Also, I'm pretty sure the thing that wants to be modified is this instead. Okay. Another pandemonium. That's interesting. Like double poison pandemoniums, maybe. Alright, trumpet, not good for us here. More space at 4 is fine. Could modify something. Looks like the pan can be hasted if we thought it was worth. I don't know that that matters that much. It's a pretty quick cooldown already. Could haste the flute. There's no way to... No, anyway. I think that's just reroll here. There's a goober and armor. And poison. Poison, kind of interesting, huh? I kind of wouldn't mind upfront armor. We actually have the space for it. I don't know if we can fit it now. Not easily. Yeah, we can fit it easily. We just swap this, put it on the end. Upfront armor any good for this? We have healing. Poison dagger. I don't think we're stunning. I don't think the poison dagger is very good for us, but I do think maybe just raw poison is okay. Yeah, this opening up for vamp armor would be pretty good. We have healing in the meantime. We could use the armor generation across the course of the fight. Maybe that's good enough. It's easy to fit too. I'm just really tempted about the flask. Like this could be the other thing we look for is a scythe and apply upfront poisons to like 1,000,000. Maybe worth the lock. I haven't tried that build. Okay. It'd be nice if potions had a use. I rarely use them anymore at all. Alright, this always happens. I think this happens and that doesn't happen right now. Max stam, maybe okay. If we're gonna build scythe, we probably want it. Maybe that's good enough. Is this ever useful for us? We can make bigger banana potions. Fuck that. Okay, so the answer was no. All right, so what are we doing with these? We would like fruit adjacencies. So we can do that. That. One more for the flute. It's almost a fully saturated flute, which is nice. A lot of armor there. Throw this up here and do poison for now. Okay. Oh, Scythe is Reaper only. So we can't get it here. Okay. Well, rip Scythe Dream.
Okay.
Could have maybe equipped that weapon I just purchased. Alright, so we've got someone doing something similar but has a coffin. But we got the upfront Pestilence Flask. They're double panning. Pan Gamer. Ooh, that was a big hit, whatever the fuck that was. Oh no! We were defeated. Okay. Alright. Payoff is this, right? Gain 5% chance to resist poison for each nature item. Thorns gain inflict poison. No, it's not that one. This one doesn't do anything for us. Opponent has at least 13 poison. They take 25% damage. Is that last line relevant? Even if we don't care about thorns? I mean, the nice part about this is we maybe don't even care about the nature synergies, right? This might just be place this on a single item. If opponent has at least 13 poison, they take plus 25% damage. That's pretty good. What does this one do for us? This one is going to give us a lot of upfront mana, some cleansing. I don't know, Lifebinder seems better here. What is Empower? I don't know if damage... I don't know which of these is better, honestly. Doing nothing with spikes seems unlikely. Poison resist. This is a different pattern. Is there a pattern that's easier for us to use? I'm not sure either of those patterns are all that easy to use. Well, we figure there's probably mana payoffs, right? Later. Could be books. Could be... I don't think we're using any other mana payoffs. Maybe we end up with a second weapon that's mana based, but I doubt it. I feel like maybe we wish to be the best poisoner that we can be. I feel like if we already have a poison flask and we're poisoning off the pan, 25% damage almost from second one seems okay. Maybe better than the regen. I mean, this does use, no, this doesn't use mana itself. If we do use mana, we heal and cleanse. So we'd have to get any value out of this, we'd really basically need, I mean, we're going to be building blueberries if we can, right? So we'd like to do something with mana anyways. But what uses mana? I mean, honestly, the only things that use mana are the staffs. Oh, they removed the other staff. Huh. So it would be like... I don't even know what we'd be using mana on. Only shows the appropriate items. I see. We'd have to get one of these to really get any value out of mana. Now, that might be something we could do. We were looking for a second weapon, right? Holy books are true, but they only use it once, so like it's not like you're getting that trigger very often. I do like cleansing debuffs though. I'm tempted on both. What do you want, chat? Pathfinder or Lifebinder? Life or path? Life. Okay. Alright. Second pan if we want it. mana orb. This is the start to figuring out how to use mana. If we take the mana orb preemptively, we're looking for, this thing doesn't actually use mana, right? On hit, gain a mana. If you have 10, steal 2 life instead of gaining a mana. Once 20 mana is used, steal 12 life. This is another, doesn't actually use mana. So it's basically just staff. So it would have to be, we would take the mana orb and build towards staff then. So we're not going the daggers, right? I mean, the dagger is fine, but we're going through shield already. So I guess we would take this. Is this thing ever good? What does this do? Increase accuracy per... Okay. On hit, use 3 accuracy to gain 2 damage. On miss, gain 3 accuracy. Starts with super low accuracy. Does a shit ton of damage. At 10 to 16 starting. We do kind of generate luck stacks. Not immediately. The blueberries do it once we hit mana saturation, right? Is there ever a universe in which this is useful? This seems like it's going to be a pretty strong weapon. But maybe not for what we're doing. I mean, this just debuffs our luck constantly for small amounts of damage. Attacks really fast, though. Or attacks reasonably fast, doesn't use much stam. Also, we have to rebuild to fit this fucking thing. I don't want to rebuild this in the pan. No. Alright, and we're still on the lookout for a vampire item here. With mana payoffs. I think opinions are like. Thanks for the compliment. Alright, let's break this down. Let us believe that this can somehow be built with the pan and not cause brain aneurysms. Which I don't believe at all. Alright, are we going to try to make space in the backpack for a second weapon? Are we actually building crit chance? I feel like we are actually building crit chance. I don't know what our second weapon is going to be. It's going to be a staff, right? That's the dream. A mana using staff, I guess. Or it could be a crit using. I mean, these things... I guess we're going to try to use the mana. Are we going to try to use the mana? What is the... Why do we care? Because this thing gives us upfront mana and heals every mana used. Okay, so this thing doesn't use mana. And we took the one that... Okay, so we're doing the mana thing. Sure, all right. So what is the placement restrictions on this? This has food 4 ways around. So there's always going to be nature items in those 4 positions. So maybe beneath at the diagonal, like here. If you look at this, like that triggers immediately those 2 and those are all. This is a pretty good spot for this relative to the pan, right? Just 1 space beneath it. And if we put it here, this is the maximum number at this height. So something like this is good already, although we don't want it in the bag like that. If we leave space at the bottom, we can move it up later when we have those final places to saturate with too. That seems okay. Pan would like to be speed boosted. Where is the actual bag? It's in the actual bag. How do I speed boost this pan? Here, I guess. Like that. Okay, so we start there. Can we build from here to make something useful? Maybe. Alright. We're buying this. We're not doing second pan. We're looking for mana. So we're looking for broom. It's a bit late to get broom. Speed boost there, another speed boost there. Card here. Card's bad for us right now. Pan is not speed boosted in this position yet. Sure. Alright. So I think end of the fight stamina boost is still what we're looking at. And we kind of want... Alright, where can this go? We know we want 3 items up there anyways. This is pretty perfect flute placement too, right? Since these 3 are always unique items. That means this is either blueberry or we build space beneath it. Does it matter where? I don't know if it matters if it's forward 1 or not. We just need these slots filled. Okay. Speed modified blueberry. We want adjacencies. Maybe this one wants to be the other one. Starting to get a bit of a pain to fit that in, huh? I guess we could do it there. Still get like a banana there or something. I want the other banana above, I think. This wants unique placements. So this could be these. 2 in there still. They don't want to be adjacent to each other. One of those should be a carrot. I guess that one. Pan is only buffing these. So these aren't poisoning right now. Okay. How do I get that space? Could be more buying. Didn't get that. Ugh, I fucking hate these types of synergies. They're so annoying to build with. Alright, we haven't fit in a lot of stuff yet either. It's roughly this pattern. What do we want to take this round? Like, that's not super important quite yet. We could certainly do another one of these. Get a random pig there, or we get some other healing. Do we have other mana? Pigs are not mana, right? Or pigs aren't nature. I guess we're buying this. This is nature. Do we care about acorn color? We are going to have 2 weapons eventually. I don't know if I want to buy it yet is all. For staff, we get it. Are we gonna build to the other staff? Doesn't this staff not want crit? And don't we generate a lot of crit already? On attack, use 4 mana to deal 7 damage for the next 1 second. All your attacks are critical. I feel like this staff is such a scam. I feel like it's just worse than the mana staff. Okay. Yes, we noticed the stun effect of the trumpet. This is miserable to build. Alright, got this tile back. We need two more vegetables over here, huh? Almost a fully saturated flute. Missing one over there. Ooh, food. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. We have space for this guy. Space for our pigs. Nothing particularly great for the mana thing yet. Don't need this. How do I get my poison in here? Well, obviously we can do better with that that leaf a little bit later. We're not really using mana right now though. Rotate top banana. Cool. Alright, is that good enough for a round? I feel like that's good enough for a round. I don't want this because we're looking for a broom. Can't afford that and I don't really want to lock it anyways. Alright. Okay. Annoying when you get the class specialization for the ranger. I don't know what the fuck happened at the end there. We were crushing them all the way through. They had one health potion, sure, but what the hell happened otherwise? We had more poison stacks than them. We had all the buffs. We had full stamina. Why did we die? Their armor potions triggered at the end? Why did it trigger at the end? Don't armor potions trigger when you have armor? Really not sure what the hell just killed us there. Or why we lost that. Alright, thorns that we don't want. A bow and arrow. It's reasonable but not exciting. Big armor, but not the armor we want. More poison. More blueberries. Gloves, some space. We're looking for potion racks. This is actually probably good for us. Discount pan. I don't think we want any of the rest of that. Okay. Well, they can't... Potion racks have to be vertical, huh? Fuck, that's annoying. We do anything else this round? Probably not, right? So get this over here. Get second pig out. Generate some mana somewhere. No great spot. I mean, we could build a better spot probably. Two there. Do we care? I mean, what are we doing with mana? It's just small amounts of damage, right? Maybe triggering off the pot. The pot attacks a fair amount. If we rotate this, is this a good spot for it? No. All right. Alright, we'd like to see a bloodstone soon. I'm a little worried we're not strong right now. But we're stronger than them. More mana. More max stam. Another potion. Discounted potion, maybe. Are we ever picking it up? We've got space right now. Kinda. Second corrupted crystal. Does it do anything for us? It does, right? Generates a bunch of armor for us, I think. Alright, simple round, I guess. Strong opponent. Stripped out all of our regen already. Close fight. Take this for sure. I think we're taking this. Unsure about this. Don't think it does anything for us. Looking for broom. Is a cheap Goobert good for us? Probably. Alright, this wants to be where? In armor, right? Don't have a lot of things triggering with this guy right now. We could though, just can't fit it with this particularly. It's gotta be a better spot for that eventually. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. This is kind of weak for a round anyways. Acorn collar do anything? Not really. Makes this thing crit a bunch. Does it matter? More stam. That we want. We'd love to have that now. Can we afford 5? We sell Goobert back for 3. But we sell for 1 the stone potion. Sick. Alright, we grab this. That gets combined. Get our long-term armor generation out of that next round. Not super strong this round. We might lose this one.
Okay.
What was that fucking proc at the end? We almost died to it. Must have been the scythe doing something here. Alright, I don't think we want any of these. Maybe the potion rack, but I don't even think so. Very hard to get a broom late. We gotta remember that if we ever try this build again. Do we want a bird? Bird feels like it'd be pretty good for what we're doing. I don't know if it's worth full price, but maybe right now it is. Can we move this terrain one over? We cannot. So it'd have to be here. We could swap this with a blueberry and put it here though. That modifies quite a lot of good stuff. I think the bird might be worth it. Kind of like the yeah, I was gonna say I like the anti-crit build of the bird too. All right, expensive, maybe worth, maybe not. All right, so how do we do this? We remove this, we remove this. Bird goes like that. Is bird nature? Bird is nature too. What a gamer. Okay. All right, what other modifications need to happen? We need like a blueberry there. That's a full flute, -1. I'd like speed on the bird. Like speed on the flute too. I'll leave enough room to do the things I need to do, probably. What else can we get? We can get value out of this somewhere. I guess that can be moved to there. This can be moved to there. And this can go there. Call it around. We can reroll a bit more. Stam potion, another stam sack. I don't think those matter. Goobert on sale and another blood amulet. Blood amulet, not that useful either for us. We do something with another Goobert here for more lifesteal beneath the vampiric armor. And we have bananas for healing right now. We do want to heal while we're waiting. Where would we place Goobert? Down here somewhere. Like probably we would rotate this thing like here and fit it between the flute and the vampiric armor. That's not bad. Can't do that with this though. Could I do it if I modify a bit? Yes. What's the other trigger? This thing. Can we make space for that? I'm sure we can. What's the fucking horrendous process by which we have to do that? Oh, there isn't space with that flute placement. I don't want to move that flute either. Flute's in a really good spot. Have to be above it then? Kind of getting miserable at the moment, isn't it? So it would have to be here, and then there still isn't room. This is actually perfectly placed such that I cannot fit a Goobert in between it and vampiric armor. Maybe I just don't care. Then again, maybe I do care. There's a lot of work to get this flute to. I think the flute is just too good right now. I just don't think I care. I have to buy this. This is expensive. This is only kind of exciting. I don't think I care. All right. Good enough for a round? I think we could do better. Missing 1 healing buff, 2 healing buffs off that. I don't see easy replacements for that though. Okay. This is just temporary. We'll get rid of him after the next round.
Okay.
Fuck happened at the end? Oh, it's just Exodia taking off over here. Oh, it's very close. We made it a 1 health. Alright, never broom. Second flute any good? Maybe. Second corrupted crystal good? It's a lot of armor. It's a lot of discount. It's another bird, potentially. Very late gems. Is this time for rapier? It might be. We kind of want a second weapon, and we never found broom. I feel like rapier here is actually pretty good. Now it's too tall, so we'd have to move this all down 1, but we could probably do that. Although I have no fucking clue how we're gonna do that. Oh, it's still too tall. It's a 4. Has to be down 1 more. We lose half of the healing off this. Is that still okay? I mean, it doesn't have to be back on top of the pan, I guess. It's pretty miserable. Fucks up our flute placement, fucks up our bird placement. Can I place it horizontally? I could place it horizontally. That would be better. I don't have to make all this garbage moves. Let's not make garbage moves and try to win the game instead. Alright. Okay. I really like to move these potions to the opposite side. Alright. Potion. Potion. Okay, let's rebuild this shit now. Flute was flute and bird. Oh, it'd be lovely if we could get that. Can we get that 1 over? We cannot. So bird cannot buff rapier from that position. If it is, if we go higher, we can buff rapier. That might be worth. Come back. The bird flew away, chat. 1 higher like that, huh? Okay. Could I build bird on the other side? I probably could. These just want to be opposite is all, right? There's space there, so we want to be there. That's fine. This is some buffs, but not all of them yet. Alright, how do I get stuff back over here? Something like this. Alright, so this needs... Alright, a lot of miserable adjacencies to figure out here. I feel like the whole thing could be moved up 1. Maybe not. And we don't have infinite space, especially when it's all weirdly constrained like this. The rapier kind of wants that speed boost, huh? What is actually, this is, where's the actual weapon stuff? Fuck. So our primary weapon spot is here. That needs to be up one, huh? And then where was this? This was there, right? Okay. Now that gets both in the backpack, both of our attacking items in there. That seems good. Actually gets us the space we needed there too. All right, how do we speed boost this? It would be up top there, like that. That's rapier and bird boost. Seems good. I don't know about the one open one there, but whatever. All right, this came in. Doesn't really. Oh, we wanted it there because these want 3 beneath it, right? Okay. All right, what do we have for this? So we want the poison procs, which are the fastest ones, which are blueberries and garlic, or blueberry and carrot. Do we care about carrot? Now we probably, carrot gets weaker with what we have, right? Because we're now using luck. So we want 3 unique tiles here, so that has to be blueberry for unique tiles. We'd like 2 unique tiles there. Actually, would just love to be all blueberries. Can it be blueberry, 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 blueberry? It sure can. I guess that one doesn't require it. That could be non-unique. Okay. So that can be that. We need food above and to the right of this. Feels like flute is misplaced. Either wants to be 1 up or 1 over. We'll see in a minute. Alright, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boosted leaf. Alright, we're running out of space for our armor. Fucks up over here, huh? So we need this space for the armor. Actually, armor would like to be there too to take bird buff. Figure that out in a second. So if we do this, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If this is blueberry, we lose an adjacency. Has to be up 1 then. But that tile needs to be next to the pot. I mean, this can live here. It's currently missing this buff. We kind of want that buff. If the whole thing... We could just layer there, like here. Kind of gets what we want, right? I'm just unsure about this flute position. The flute could go 1 over, and this could become a blueberry or like a carrot like that. And that ups a fuck ton of spots, right? Might be better. Alright, starting to get decent though. Alright, we've got a spot here. We would like a mana orb for some reason. No one knows why. This banana seems shittily placed. Is there a better banana position for that? Could be over here, I suppose. Okay. Alright. That looks good. Mana's less valuable. Gotta fit the pigs in, but pigs can kind of go wherever. I guess this here, it's flute and vampiric armor triggers. That's pretty good. Sell this guy. Do we buy this? Maybe. Could even... oh, I don't have one more. I'm gonna take that. I think that's good. Alright. What are you up against? Rapier out damaging poison by a lot. We're gonna go further with this one. This one's going pretty well. I didn't notice what happened with crit. Anyone paying attention? I feel like we could acorn the fancy fencing rapier. It was almost always drained by rapier? Huh. If that's the case, maybe we don't want it. I mean, what does it trigger on? Triggers, it attacks very... maybe there's no point on a collar. The collar seems interesting, but maybe not good enough. Another pig. Another stamina sack seems okay. Discount pineapple. See, I want this, but we don't have any more armor. It could go onto... this feels like it could go on the rapier, though. Can we fit another bird? It won't even let me drag for position with this. That's a pretty sick bird. I think another bird's actually really good. Okay. I'm just finishing lunch. When I'm done lunch, Cam will come back on. Alright. Our poison does so little damage. It's surprising how bad the poison is, huh? Luck goes 0 to 7. Okay. I mean, that might still be good enough. It just depends how often. I actually don't know how the bird cap works up to 40% faster. He was dispelling poison? Okay. That changes that one, I guess. Alright, ideally, where would bird go? Like right there, right? What is that? It's 1, 2, 3. Modifies all the important ones. I think we're taking bird. I would like discounted holy books. And I want more poison pots. Gin lamp any good? We've got the mana, the armor, and the... sometimes we have the luck. We can't currently point it at the target we want without moving the whole setup down 1. The whole setup might be able to be moved down 1. All right, give me 2 seconds. I need a quick break, and then I think we want this, this, and this, and we just need to rebuild a little bit. Right back. All right. So what do we give up moving down one? We give up just the buffs off that. We give up 2 buffs. That seems okay. Now, it may cause brain cancer trying to figure out how to move it down one, but... Alright, so that gets us the space we want. Some version of this we can figure out exactly in a minute. Alright, so we want gin lamp pointing down. And where do we want bird? We wanted bird from the bottom. Although bird from the bottom gets worse with how we just moved, right? I think that's too good to say no to. What are we selling? Piggy banks? Maybe. Bird could go from top. True. Yeah, that's more like it. So how many buffs is that? It buffs the speed of items it impacts. So bird buffing bird would be sick. Can we get bird on bird action more than once? Only once. That buffs flute and bird. That seems pretty good. What kind of game is this? This game is a game to test your spatial manipulation. That's what this game is. Alright, what else do we need? We need mana and more places around here. Okay, is this fully saturated? It is. How about the adjacencies? That's good. We'd like to buff out to the right. One to the right, one to down would be nice. We need space. I don't want to sell. Yeah, that's annoying. Can move some of the ones around, possibly. Does it matter where this is? Yeah, we care about the other. Where's okay? The bird breath hits there, but not there. So we'd like to get this here. How do we do that? This has to be vertical. It could be that for short term. All right, that hits that buff. Anything else that could be buff? We could rotate that even. Maybe get a banana in there. We'd like 2 more items there if possible. What is that? That can be a banana, right? Maybe here. And maybe there. Banana in here if we had the tiles. This could be vertical. That could be there. Okay, that's looking good. Alright, space for pigs. Pig. 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 Space for mana. That's 3 pretty good ones. Seems good. And here. We're locking that in this. I'm letting it go, right? All right. Yeah, up against a... We actually stammed out on max shields like this. We are losing this. We're killing ourselves on thorns, stamming out on mass shields, and not keeping up with... Where's his damage coming from? It's all self-inflicted, huh? Wait, we won that? The fuck just won that for us? So confused. All right. So he literally has no attacks at all. Probably the rapier went off with the pandemonium buff and the corrupted crystal buff. But I want to see a couple things. The fencing rapier is currently doing 100 damage a hit. And is attacking almost twice a second. Yeah, the rapier seems to have paid off at the end here. 801 damage. Yeah, I think our Jin Lamp is good with this build. It finally is some way to use our mana, right? Yeah, and we crit for 192. What was our crit chance? Wait, why did it just change? Oh, when I hovered here, when we crit, which was here, we had 8 crits, so we had 40%. Yep. All right, cool. Alright, we still have more rounds, so we can still get stronger. Which we will. We want Poison Potion. Do we want poison? By the way, I thought you guys said I could only get this on the other guy. Oh, that's the Vampirism one, I see. Are Poison Potions doing anything for us? Like, real talk? I feel like they probably don't matter. Like, is it worth buying more? I feel like it's probably not worth buying more. Yeah, I have come across opponents with full cards. 20% of the last round was from poison. Was it? I don't know about that. All right. We're looking for... Crit chance in that spot actually seems really good right now. I would love holy books here. I just don't know if I want to pay full price on them. Alright, this seems like a good round for now. Let's get our crit. We'd like to get a speed boost. Rapier, that's the bag. That bag can't be modified. Across here could be, though. Although, how do I move it around without going insane? Let's pull pigs for a second to look at space. Pull the card, too. I could fanny pack there. True, that would make the rapier faster. I was hoping to buff... I guess the way they're spaced right now, I can't buff more than one, right? I mean, we could buff Poison Carrot and Flute is reasonable but not exciting. Could buff Garlic and Vampire Armor. Could buff... I feel like Jin Lamp. Buffing Jin Lamp seems really good to me. We could place here, like vertically. Like that. I don't know where we get the other tiles from up there quite yet. That seems good to me. How do I gotta take tiles back though. Somewhere. We have 2 3s available, which would fit nicely in the bottom. What'd I just do? Oh no. Not what I wanted to fucking do, that's for sure. Alright. Trying to take that. Trying to grab that. This is bird and banana. Never forget, chat. Bird and banana. that. Alright, still doesn't really answer the corner yet. I mean, we can stall around by sticking lamp like that. Okay. Missing one buff there. Okay. Out of money, right? So this is it for the round. This is 3, 5, 6. That is more than 6. That's one more poison potion there. Alright, where does this go? We have a single. We could replace this single again. Like that. Move all bags top right. It's kind of awkward building right now, huh? We had a single too. We could single the bird if we don't care about the bottom corner, which we don't. Maybe that's better. So then I can fit the top better, right? So that becomes, oh, this, yeah. For bird there, space is there. Fill that out there. Okay. Still have this 4 that we can't fit in right now. Which is extremely awkward. Can move the bags. Can move all the top bags one to the left or right. I can't because of this, right? Just changed it. 4x4 top. You think if I put this back, I can somehow do what I needed to do? I would like to do that. I'll move all the bags left 1 now. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Better. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Okay. So the fastest ones are still around this, right? Yep. This is buffed. We need a buff down the bottom here. This could be banana like this. Like that. Like this. Pig. 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 Card. Seems pretty sick. What are we cooking? We cooking rapiers. Alright. Stab him in the face. Let's go. Alright, what I really want to know is how many times did the gin lamp proc? So I need to, so this is 33 to 42. How many, what's the base damage of a rapier? Anyone know? Wish it just told me how many times it procced. I mean, that's only 1. It could never have been 2 there. This is a single proc, right? So we only got 1 gin proc still. Where did all of our damage come from? I mean, obviously rapier, but like how much came from where else? Poison actually doing okay. It was a 12-second fight, so it was a very short one. So we might have got another proc had it gone longer. Okay. I think we want a second gin lamp right where the pig is. So since we moved that up, we get this perfect spacing for more. Alright, the rate at which the crystal, the fancy rapier is attacking, is actually kind of reasonable to run Blood Amulet. I don't know if we could get space for it though. Or rather, I don't know what it would combine with. Just on its own, 9 for 2 Vampirism is kind of a pain thing. We take the lamp for sure. I guess these two combine. Is there anywhere we could ever modify the gloves? I feel like gloves are super hard to fit on our board. Maybe between the flute. Or here between the bird and the armor. I think that's pretty good. So I think we want all of this. I'll sell my pigs when I want to sell my pigs. It might be this round. We're buying this. We're buying this. We need 5 gold. I guess it's a pig. At least 1 pig. We need the space for this guy. I guess it's another pig. It could be this fucking customer card. What do we need? We need 3 more. 1 pig and a customer card. Fucking value. All right. Grab this guy. I want to say customer card probably a bit better than pigs here. All right, this guy gets moved. We put a second gin lamp targeting the rapier. We speed buff these 2. This gets moved and gets worse, sadly. Or does it? It definitely does. That gets vampire gloved. And we pig. Good? Is there a better way to place this? We actually care about the mana. The mana is now very good with the gin things. I feel like if we could get it there. I don't know how to get this tile back without buying a 1 slot though. Doesn't seem very easy. This is a shitty spot. Could pig go somewhere else? No. Could go lower. I think we could build it. These could be like this. It doesn't work either. Nope, it's not true. Okay. You have 2 1 slots top left. You get a 2 slot. You're gaming. True. I mean, this is just for adjacencies, right? No other buffs. This should be the orb. Can we make the space if we do that? Yeah, this could be swapped to there. We would lose 1 onion this round. I think we can lose 1 onion this round to get mana generation like that. That's so much better. Do we even have to lose the onion? Could we rotate in some way? Alright. Do I need the pigs? Yes. Move the mana down to wrap the potions around. It's not a lot of good triggers in the bottom there though. I think this is good. Let's do that.
Okay.
Swap banana and carrot could have worked. We got a mass card build. How many cards? Like 25,000. This is upfront damage, which might be scary for us. Okay, a card build is getting rapiered right now. Alright, let's have a quick look at what the fuck happened. Another short one. This was another 12-second round. Lovely to see final things being crit to face. Rapier was up to 35. That's a single trigger again? I don't even understand how it can get 35. That's not an interval of 27. So how does it have fucking 35? What else buffs its damage? Yeah, poison out damaged, which was nice. How did we get... I don't understand how its damage can change like that. It's... Because shouldn't its damage literally be its base damage plus intervals of the gin lamp? Oh, it ramps itself. You're right. You're right. I forgot about the fact it eats my luck stuff to ramp itself. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Got some vamp gloves. Buffing the bird, but not the rapier. If we scoot bird over, we could buff rapier again. Alright, we've got, these seem very valuable for us right now, so we don't have to solve impossible problems otherwise. Let's grab that. Do we want a pineapple? No. Do we want a stamina potion? No. Do we want a carrot? No. We haven't been stamming out, right? More vampirism probably goes a long way. How far of a way does it go? Alright, what are we trying to fix right now? This is our last round, it is. We want to sell the pigs. Unless the pigs could come all the way to the end. They've been with us this entire time. This is like saying, you know, you survived being stranded in the wilderness, so you shot your dog at the end. These are pet pigs at this point. That's what I'm saying. Can we really afford to kill the pigs morally? Yeah, we want to move that up. I mean, would it make us worse people to kill the pigs? It feels like it might. Alright, we grab this for lifesteal. There's no second round. It can't combine. Is there a better thing we could get? What are we looking to get? We can't fit lamp. We could maybe fit another acorn. No, it's not easy to fit. What else are we doing? Like, what else could help here? We have a set of 5, a couple more poison potions. Rotate the bottom banana for better adjacencies. Are there better adjacencies to be had with the banana? Aren't they doing fine? I feel like it's poison potions, more crit and survivability. It's either keep this and we're just good, or roll for more poison. No, blueberry and carrot don't get changed, right? Oh, here. I see. Alright, another gin lamp. Can't modify that. It might be just fine for blowing the... whatever the third thing we want is. Maybe just a gin lamp sitting in the middle of nowhere is pretty good, right? I actually think that's fine. Alright, let's roll again. Let's roll again. Another mana orb and another corrupted crystal. We could corrupted crystal. There's also a flute. If flute was here, just generate stam and crit. The stam and crit are good for us. How do we get that third slot? We don't need this slot, so we replace like that. Oh, that doesn't give us enough. It's not long enough. So, we could do it there. So if we go here, here, that way we lose a bunch of tiles. Nice, nice. All right, and if we did, it doesn't work at all, by the way. Okay. Lamp might be better than random flute. I was hoping to get both. Because lamp can go anywhere, right? So what do we need? We need space. So we sell pig. Can we even afford this? Both pigs down now. Can't even afford that. Okay. Put 4 in bottom left corner. Can't, right? Needs a 4 and a 2 for the bird. We only have a 1. It could be there. Actually, you're right. Get both these back and build top. Ah, now we're cooking. Fantastic. All right. Still there. Can we now afford flute? 1 plus 1 is 2, chat. 2 is a number greater than 1 that's also useful to us. Seems good. Then we just lamp in the middle of nowhere. Sell these, buy flute, place flute here. And because chat is so adamant, I will also fix the banana. Probably. Alright, let's do that. There's flute. Flute there. Banana here. How do we do adjacencies here? There? Okay. How's that? Looks pretty fucking solid, doesn't it? Alright, we watched this one on slow-mo. No carrots will be moved. Alright. How do I slow? Oh, I can only go faster. I can't slow it down? Yeah, I can. Just doesn't have a thing for it. Alright. Alright. I want to see how many times this gin lamp is procking. What are we at? 12 on the rapier. Final round, right? So what actually is happening? Wish I could see this buff while still watching their health. At the moment, opponent is trying to Exodia us, but is finding... So what we really are watching these in intervals of 7, right? That's a big crit. So every time all of these hit 7, we get a trigger. We're struggling to keep luck up there. There goes a Jinn Lamp trigger. Oh, we're gonna lose on the final round to Exodia? Oh no. At slow pace too. Disaster. So what happened? We got booked to death? So it's hard to get the luck ramping up even with 3 Jinn things, although they did fire at least once. Rapier's at 51 damage. It probably fired twice. How long was the fight? It was a pretty short one, right? It felt long because we slowed it down, but it was still fairly short. 15 seconds, by the way. 15 seconds, our Rapier's up to 50 damage. Yeah, the bird shitting on our luck's pretty painful. I'm actually annoyed my opponent has 5 luck when we have 2 birds. What else? Opponent had 2 birds, you're right. 2 birds shitting on our luck. So what actually killed us? We didn't stam out. We kept our regen. We kept our vampire buffs. This is just raw damage from opponent. 5 clovers. They only have fucking 6 luck over here. I'm really surprised. This thing just killed us. It killed us at 21 damage. It's the books. It's just the books here. Because nothing else does anything on his board. He doesn't have armor generation. The damage of his items didn't scale faster than ours. He's not at particularly high crit chance here. It's just literally the books. It's the mana generation plus 4 seconds of invuln. The fight was 15 seconds. He was invulnerable for 4 seconds. I mean, that's it. That's the answer to that. Okay. No, you can say all you want, double acorns and the rest of it. You can see his luck. His luck's at 30% right now, because our birds are eating his luck. So it wasn't the luck that beat us. The damage of his item is lower. Why is the crit chance 75 on this if it's only got 5 here? Oh, because he's got multiple acorns because the multiplier. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is something to be said there. Crit chance 75 is actually getting there. Yeah. All right. That was an interesting run. I mean, we get the survival bonus. I really like that one.